everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to show you how to change the sequence number for a sales order and a purchase order in Odoo 9 deal. So without any technical information or without coding, you can simply do that. So for that, let's activate the developer mode first. For that, I'm going to the settings menu and here I'm moving on to the search bar and I'm going to search for the developer mode. And there you can see it. And now let's activate that and let's save. So once you're done with that, here you can see it is in developer mode. There you can see them. So it's in debug mode. And there you can see another option which is technical. By clicking on there you can see different options that have been used by the developers. And there you can see the sequence and identifier. Under that, there you can see the sequence. By clicking on there you will get the dashboard of the sequence. And here I'm going to change the sequence of a sales order and a purchase order. Okay. So I'm searching that sales order. There you can see the name, implementation, sequence code and active. So if it is an active in our DB, you can see them. And there we have the sequence code. There we have a tab which is sequence. Okay. So it is defaultly set as S, which means there you all know that for a sales order and a purchase order, it is defaultly setting as S0001 or P0002 like that. Okay. So here I'm going to customize my sequence of sale orders. So here I'm providing it as SL. Okay, SL. You can use a hyphen or a slash or a dot for segregating them. And there you can see legend for prefix and suffix. So from here itself, you can choose the current year with century, which means 2025. And there we have the current year without century, which means 2025 or a 2026. And there you can see the month. There you can choose the days and everything. So let me show you how to do that. Here I'm choosing the current year with century. Let me copy it. And you can paste them here. And now you can put a hyphen and here I'm choosing month. I want a month in my sales order. Let me copy that and I'm going to paste it. Okay, once I'm paste it, I want to give a particular hyphen as well. And there you can see the suffix. So the suffix of this particular sequence is actually like this. Let me show you. It is SL hyphen and the current year, which is the 2026. And hyphen, there we have the month. Okay, so there you can show the month, which is February. It is 2, or you can simply provide like this. And by hyphen you can provide the sequence number or sequence size as well. There we have next number, which is 5. So I can provide it as 005. Sorry, 005. This is the next number of our next sale order. Okay, it shows like this. So this is actually the sequence that I've been showing under our sales order. So here I'm removing this and let's save that manually. And let me explain you one more thing. Like if you are using or if you are working this Odoo in a multi-company environment, you can choose any of the company, or either you can put this put this as empty and it will be affecting on all of your company. Okay, once you're done with that, now let's move to the sales order. And here I'm going to create a new sale order. There you can see let me show you one more thing. There you can see this is the default one, and here I'm going to create a new one because I customize it. Let me provide the customer name as Aisha. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to provide the product name. And here I'm going to provide it as 100. Once I'm done with that, let me confirm this. Now you can see, okay, now you can see that we have created prefixes there. So it is SL, the current year with century. There we have the current month, and there you can see the particular sequence or a digit that we have done with the next sales order. Okay, so that's how simply you can do with this for a sales order. And for purchase order, let me move to the sequence. So from here itself, you can move to the sequence. Okay, by searching for that, there you can see it. And let me search for the purchase order as well. So here I'm checking this. Now you can see. So the prefix is set up as defaultly P, which means P0001 like that. Okay. So here I'm choosing this as PO. So let me provide this as PO. It is showing like hyphen Okay. Now I can simply provide any other things, like here I'm providing it as current year without century. So let me provide it like this. And once I'm done with it, I can put a hyphen and I need the date. I don't want to show the month. So let me provide like this. Once I'm done with it, now you can see. Okay. And here I'm going to provide this as 2 or a 3 as well. Let me provide it as 3. Now you can see the suffix. So here it comes like this. PO hyphen the current year without century, which means 26, and there we have hyphen the current day, so it is 20. So let me provide it like this, and the sequence size is 3, so it comes like this 0 0 25 or 0 25. Okay, it comes like this. So let me show you. Let me remove from here and let's save this manually. And I can also give you a tip, which is actually like if you want to set a yearly wise automatic sequence, you can enable this option, which means use subsequence per date range. Okay, so once you're enabling that, this will reset the numbering every year automatically. So if you want this option, you can enable this. Now let's move to the purchase order. Okay, here I'm choosing our vendor as Cherry and I'm going to add any of the product. So once I'm done with that, let's confirm. Now you can see it. So it comes like this, which means we have 20. So here I didn't put any hyphen. So let me correct that under the sequence. Let me move to the purchase order. And here we have our purchase, and if I put a hyphen here, you should put a hyphen there. I forgot that. Okay, let's move to the purchase order. Here it shows like this because I didn't even put the hyphen in the middle of this part using the suffix or prefix. So I'm going to create a new one and let me show you what happened. Okay, we put it as ready mat. Okay, once done with that, let's confirm. Now you can see it is in correct way, which means PO 26, which means without century, the year is there and there is the date and the 3 sequence number that we are provided. Okay, so that's how simply you can use that. Like you can customize the sequence of a purchase order and a sales order in Odoo 19. Okay, so this help you to maintain a clean, professional and a company specific document numbering. Okay, so you can use them without any coding. So I hope you all understood this. So if you if you are okay with this tutorial, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with another video. Till that, bye bye.